This is Daryl Evans with Kings Vision at LAKings.com with Christian Ruuttu, responsible for the scouting portion of things over in Europe. Christian, a lot of exciting things, I'm sure, over. And how many different countries you cover over there?
Wow, that's a hard question. I would say about all total about 8. Depends how you count it, but around 8.
And when you look at the countries over there, right now, where would you say the strongest talent is?
Well, it has been Sweden for sure. You look at the first rounders, and of course there's a lot of talent in Russia, but because of the KHL, our focus is a little bit changed because of the KHL and the contract with the KHL players. Then you got Finland and Czechs and the Slovaks, so that's pretty much, and then the Swiss have becoming really good hockey country now.
When you talk a little bit about Sweden out there, what is the reputation of a really good Swedish player? Like, what do you look for, and what kind of jumps out as a player from Sweden coming into the draft?
Well, the Swedes have produced a lot of solid first-round D-men lately. I mean, you look at the Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Erik Karlsson, Eriksson, and throughout the last 3-4 years, they've come up with good D. But they're very good skating, puck-moving D-men, and a fairly good size nowadays too. So I do like to see a player, if he's a European, that he has bite too in his game.
And when you look at Christian over the time from when you played over here in North America, played over in Europe, obviously, looking at those players come up now, where do you find more of the change coming from? Has the North American game changed towards the European game, or the Europeans made more adjustments towards the North American game?
I think we both kind of globe sides. We're more international. Actually, both NHL has become a little bit more European. Then again, the European game has more North Americanized a little bit. So there's more physical play lately, and it's more straightforward game. So, but still, on the both sides, it looks still that the key is going to be puck position in the end.
And when you look at it from the Kings' standpoint of watching what happened last year with them getting knocked out in the semifinals, where do you feel, from your personal standpoint, where's the biggest need for the Kings? Is it offense? Is it defense? Where would you see the need?
Well, it's really tough. I mean, I think we had a good year this year. Still, I mean, being in the conference finals and with all the injuries, and having a different season too with the lockout. We probably goal scoring. We never have enough goal scorers and puck moving demons. So those are the things that we look for.
And when you talk about scoring and puck moving D, last year a couple of young players had opportunities. Tyler Toffoli was one that emerged. He had an outstanding year in Manchester. He was able to step up. Tell us a little bit about what you saw in his game, the way it developed, and what his future looks like.
Well, I watched Toffoli the last 3-4 years. I think one of these, he's always been a hockey smart player who can put points on the board and has a shot and scores goals. But I think his skating improved tremendously during the year.
And back on the blue line, another player that really emerged this past year, Slava Kozlov, back in the blue line. He's now signed an extension with the Kings. He's going to be around for a long time. A great young talent for the Kings.
Sure, tremendously smart for his size, and he's a solid two-way player, and it has tremendous offensive potential still, and still young, and uses his body well to defend and all that. So he's a very solid player for us.
Was he one of the players that you had a chance to look at a younger age back in Russia?
Yes, we watched him when he at the World Champions in Kazan. Even when I was working for Phoenix, he was a very interesting player. But at that time, as I said, the situation has changed because of the KHL, and not sure you're getting the Russian players over. But very interesting playing. Had a very good World Championship under 18 in Kazan.
All right, Christian, we appreciate your time. Good luck to you and your staff tomorrow as they prepare for the 2013 draft.
Thank you.
This is Daryl Evans with Kings Vision at LAKings.com with Kings European scout Christian Ruuttu.